even though I'm in PJs, I'm feeling good and my cardinal blessings.
You are gorgeous.
Love you. Okay, so earlier this year, there was a moment when every single person said, I need an air cleaner, I need an air cleaner, I need an air cleaner, and there were no air cleaners to be found. But you probably bought an air cleaner that cleaned the air, and that's great. But did it also cool the air and move the air in your home? Did it also heat the air so you don't have to heat the entire house, and you can actually save money by buying something which is, hello, a one-time only value, and it is brand new today. So this is not something we said, oh, we've had this in the warehouse, like let's mark that down. We brought you a brand new item from Airvana, and it's 3-in-1. So you don't need 3 appliances. It purifies the air, it heats the air, and it moves the air when you need it on a hot summer day. This price goes up in 47 minutes. When we get to the end of this show, and I wave that magic wand, which everybody's buying, at least everybody I talk to who works here, you're gonna see this price go up. And Ginger, this is the lowest price it will be for 3 months guaranteed. Incredible. So that's into December, January, and February. Really quick, here are our colors. And Bri, back me up on this one. There's not a lot to go around here. So we start off with the black. We also have it in white, and then we have it in your gray. It's exclusive to QVC, and it's year-round use.
Year-round use.
Year-round use.
I have never seen a heater with an air purifier combined, and then using a fan as well when you don't need that heater. First of all, I've used this all day today. Why? Because my room in my home where my office is has mostly windows. It's chilly. I'm not gonna heat up the whole entire house just for that one room. And why would you, right? You're trying to save some money. This is by Airvana. They are a 30-plus-year-old company.
I was gonna say, please brag about your company.
Well, it's great. It's a great company, and they're known for air purification, and that's first and foremost. But then we wanted to give you something that you only needed one for. That's an air purifier, a fan, and a heater all in one. And you get a remote control. I love my remote controls. Now this is a HEPA filtration heater, air purifier, fan. And what I mean by that is, if you've never heard of HEPA filter, it is the standard, the gold standard for the industry for HEPA. I mean, that's what you want to get if you're going to get something. It's cleanable. You can use your vacuum cleaner, use the brush setting.
Wow.
You can clean that, and then like maybe once a year you can get a new one.
I got a great vacuum in the show coming up.
I bet you do. That's perfect. On the outside of that, by the way, this is going to get rid of 99.97 of those microns, those particles, that stuff that you don't even want to know about in your air. And then on the outside of it, that is a coconut carbon pre-filter, which is going to reduce the odors as well as reducing those volatile organic compounds as well.
From cooking?
From cooking, any sort of like
pets.
Broccoli, I mean, but
diaper pails, let's face it. So that's the air filtration that we're looking at. And by the way, this is $109 for the next 44 minutes. And look at how featured this is.
Well,
this is so high tech and advanced.
It is, and it's a beautiful looking piece for your home, in any room that you want to put it in. You're getting that 360 degree where it's pulling in the air and it's purifying as it's throwing it out into your room. There you can see that filtration system, that coconut carbon pre-filter with the True HEPA filter, which is what you want, capturing those microns as small as 0.3.
Wow.
0.3 in the micron size. So hair, dander, any smoke. There you can see in things that are invisible to your eye that you don't even want to know about.
Particles. You don't want to know what that is.
We have a smoke demo that's over here. I'm actually going to turn that on.
Well, can I do a little update too?
Yeah, go right ahead.
Because, by the way, if you wanted it in the black, there's 300 left, and we've already sold about 300 in this presentation. We're just getting started. In the white, 500.
Yeah.
600 in the gray. Okay, so I like to stand behind the smoke chamber so that you can see there's a lot of smoke in here. Like, can you see me? No.
It's incredible. It really is. So what it's doing is it's pulling. We used a smoke demo because the particle on one molecule of smoke is so micron small that you can't even see. But when you're putting a bunch of them together, you can now see how
the
wonderful.
Smoke moving.
And you can see
it moving, and all of a sudden I'm appearing behind the smoke chamber where you couldn't see me before, because it's clearing the chamber of the smoke. Now that's a dramatic demo, but that's how confident you can be with the smoke particles that are 0.3 microns, household dust,
Yes.
mold spores. I mean, we have a lot of cats visiting right now, so we have air cleaners all over the place. But I can tell you, my air cleaner doesn't also act like a fan, nor does it also act as a heater. So I have a question.
Yes.
If we're using it to heat our room,
Yeah.
because like you said, why heat, get a one-time only heated blanket. That price goes up at the end of the day. And get this one time only and save money.
And save some money.
If
yes.
I'm using the air filter, can I also use it as a heater, or do you only use one feature at a time?
You use the air filter's always using.
So even if it's a heater,
it doesn't matter. It's always
Cool
cleaning
beans.
your room. It does not matter. That's one of the beautiful things that we love about this. And the features on the very top, we changed the LEDs. We wanted to make it fun for you, but we also wanted to give you kind of an indicator on when you're using it as a fan mode, you're going to get that blue LED. When you're using it on the heater mode, you're going to get that red LED.
Oh, that's
now,
fun.
if you don't like that, maybe you want to sleep, you can turn that off so that you're not interrupted
Right.
with your sleep.
Wait.
You also have a rotation on this as well, and a nice little holder.
A spot for your remote control.
Pretty incredible.
Stop it. Now
And
let's
a timer
just talk about
as well.
this,
A timer
So you can go to
function.
sleep with this.
You can
if
go
you
to
want
sleep with it 2, 4, 8 hours.
All right, QVC exclusive. You can return this to the end of January, but what are you doing? You're cooking more, you're entertaining more. I have 2 visiting kitties and my own baby Luna. I walk in sometimes and think, what's it going to smell like when people come over?
Yes.
Yeah, let's face it. This is that opportunity. Also to know that with the windows getting shut and the heat coming on, there's a lot more stuff in the air now. So that is why you need an air cleaner year round. But you also want a little heater. And I often think, like, put this in a guest room, because you might have relatives coming that don't like the temperature of your home. If it's too hot, they're ready with the fan.
Put it in their room, yeah.
If it's too cold, they're ready for the heater.
That's
but
right.
I'd love to give everybody an update, because in 40 minutes when we kick off, well, it's not smoking, but it's a bright and happy, fabulous value of the day we've been waiting for. Here's what we have left, and this price goes up at the end of this show, which is over in 40 minutes. Ironically, so is the heated throw that would be a perfect companion present to this.
Oh, yes.
So if you want the black, we have 200 left. Price goes up at the end of the show. Don't know if we can get back this again this year. Probably not. If you want it in the white, that would be great in the kitchen. We only have 500 left. And then if you want it in that gray, it's the most popular. There's only 450. And I love that it's year round.
It is all year round.
So much of what we're buying now we're using right now, but this is year round.
It's all year round. When you get this at home and you pull it out of the box, there's going to be tape that's going to be on the back. This is, by the way, where your filter goes, and it'll already be installed. There is a main switch on the back. If it's not working, it's probably because that's not turned on.
You gotta turn it on.
Make sure that that is turned on. Now you can operate your unit by the remote control, which works up to about 30 feet away, or you can, it's push button technology, and everything that you have here you can use on the very top, and never lose your remote.
Like you're in bed at night.
Yes,
you
and
can
I'm
keep this
chilly, and I want it right.
And or before you get out of bed in the morning, like maybe you like to sleep under your Northern Nights blankets, but when you get out of bed in the morning, you know it's going to be cold. So you could just use that remote to warm up that room.
That's right.
And you get out of bed and you're like, yay. And what a great gift, because if you're worried about maybe, you know, a younger family that has little ones and what in the world are they bringing home right now?
Let's talk about this.
What?
It's a safety feature, a tip over safety feature. There's a button that's on the very bottom. So this will actually turn off. You can see it turning off as soon as it kind of knocks over. By the way, there's nice feet that are on the bottom.
We have some questions from customers. By the way, quick update. If you want the black, 150. If you want the white, 400. If you want the gray, 350. This price goes up in 37 minutes. Customers are wondering, what
room size? Okay,
wait,
every single.
How in the world did you know I was going to ask you that?
Well,
said it
because
before
I have a
said
little
it.
birdie in my ear, but I do want to show you.
I thought I was going to be smart. I was trying to be smart
You were
there,
sending
and
me
then
the
Brian
signal.
threw me under the bus and asked the question without me asking it.
Every single room of your house is going to be able to use this.
Poor
the only
Ginger's
thing
like,
is
"I've
a
never
larger
hung out
room.
with
I
these
love you. I
people
love you.
again."
The larger room means that it's going to circulate less time. So if you can see on there, I'm looking right at it right here. 12. 28 times per day for like a larger size room. So that's like your great room, your living room. If you have a large size bedroom, 400 square feet, it is going to circulate that many times. But it doesn't matter the size of your room. This is going to do everything. It just is going to take a little bit longer if it's a larger room.
It's a big room. Makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Okay, final update. We literally have 36 minutes left. We have 100 left in the black, 300 in the gray, and in the white, 375.
Wow.
So, and how many have we sold? We've sold 1,000, so we are well over half gone.
Wow.
In your cart, click checkout. Love you, Ginger Walt.
Love you back, honey.
So, you sit there, Emily.